Over 60? The 4 worst coffees to avoid, and 4 you should drink every day. For decades, coffee has been your faithful morning companion. That first warm sip, the rich aroma filling the kitchen, the promise of sharper focus and a healthier heart. It's a comforting ritual. But once you pass 60, the story changes, and not in the way you've been told. Recent studies reveal something alarming. One type of coffee can raise your bad cholesterol by 45 points in just 4 weeks. Another has been linked to a 72% higher risk of stroke in older adults. And yet, these coffees are still stacked on store shelves, promoted as heart-friendly, while millions of seniors drink them daily, completely unaware of the silent damage being done to their brain, heart, and kidneys. None of this is your fault. Big corporations bury the facts behind clever ads and half-truths, making sure you never see the real risks. That's why today's video will reveal the 4 most dangerous coffees for people over 60, the ones quietly stealing your health, and share 4 safer, science-backed options that can protect your memory, preserve muscle strength, and lower disease risk. Before you take your next sip tomorrow morning, pay close attention. But first, let me ask you 2 quick questions. What kind of coffee do you drink every day? And do you sometimes skip breakfast, having only coffee instead? Share your answers in the comments. I read and respond to everyone, giving tips tailored just for you. Now, let's start with the 4th worst coffee. You'll recognize it immediately. It smells amazing and is sold everywhere, but for seniors, it could be quietly poisoning your kidneys. Number 4. Flavored instant coffee packets. At first glance, flavored instant coffee seems harmless, even comforting. It's quick, it smells inviting, and comes in sweet flavors like hazelnut or vanilla. Some packages even boast added vitamins or no sugar. But those bright labels hide a serious risk for people over 60. These mixes can quietly strain your metabolism, kidneys, and heart. One key problem is propylene glycol, an additive that helps artificial flavors dissolve evenly. While it sounds harmless, it's actually a byproduct of petroleum. Younger adults may process small amounts safely, but older adults, whose kidney function naturally declines with age, can accumulate toxic levels over time. A 2022 study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who drank flavored instant coffee daily were 39% more likely to develop insulin resistance, a dangerous step toward type 2 diabetes. And that's not all. Many mixes contain hidden trans fats, often listed as hydrogenated palm oil. Trans fats raise LDL, bad cholesterol, and fuel arterial plaque. In a 5-year study of over 400 seniors, daily consumption of hydrogenated creamers increased the risk of heart attack by 28%. Artificial sweeteners like sucralose and asulfame potassium are another concern. They can disrupt gut bacteria, triggering inflammation, weakening immunity, and worsening digestion. If you enjoy a hint of flavor, go natural. A drop of pure vanilla extract, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a touch of unsweetened cocoa gives the same indulgence, without harming your kidneys, heart, or blood sugar. Number 3. Coffee with artificial non-dairy creamers. For many over 60, coffee feels incomplete without a creamy swirl. Non-dairy creamers seem like an easy solution, especially for those who are lactose intolerant. But the truth is, that tiny splash may be more harmful than the coffee itself. Most commercial creamers aren't milk. They're blends of synthetic oils, preservatives, and fillers that are hard for the body to process, especially as we age. One concerning ingredient is titanium dioxide, used to make creamers look smooth and white. A 2021 study in the Journal of Toxicological Sciences found it causes oxidative stress in human cells, accelerating tissue damage and aging. In lab studies, DNA damage appeared after just 4 weeks of exposure. Hydrogenated oils in creamers add excess omega-6 fatty acids, which disrupt the balance between inflammation and healing. Seniors with higher omega-6 levels scored 31% lower on memory tests, aging cell, Over time, this contributes to stiff joints, swelling, and cognitive decline. Added sugars like corn syrup solids and maltodextrins spike blood sugar, leading to energy crashes, brain fog, and gradual belly fat accumulation. Better options: organic full-fat milk or unsweetened almond milk fortified with calcium and vitamin D. Even learning to enjoy coffee black, perhaps with a pinch of Himalayan pink salt, protects your brain, heart, and waistline. Number 2. Decaf, made with chemical solvents. Many seniors switch to decaf thinking it's safer. No jitters, no racing heartbeat, easier on blood pressure. But most supermarket decaf is treated with methylene chloride, a chemical used in paint removers. Coffee companies claim it evaporates during roasting, but independent tests show traces remain. A Stanford study detected up to 10 parts per million in popular decaf brands. Legal limits don't always equal safety, especially if you drink it daily, after 60. The EPA classifies methylene chloride as a probable human carcinogen. It can cross the blood-brain barrier, interfering with mitochondria, the energy powerhouses of brain cells. This may cause memory lapses, dizziness, or confusion resembling early dementia. Your liver and kidneys, which slow naturally with age, carry the detox load. A 2022 animal study showed even low-dose exposure caused liver inflammation in 14 days. For seniors with existing liver or kidney issues, every cup adds invisible stress. Safer choices: Swiss water-processed decaf or brands labeled methylene chloride-free. These use only water, time, and temperature. No toxic chemicals. Organic options provide extra protection against pesticides. The small extra cost is worth the brain, liver, and long-term health benefits. Number 1. Unfiltered boiled coffee. The most natural-looking coffee may be the most dangerous. Unfiltered boiled coffee. This includes French press, Turkish coffee, Scandinavian stovetop, or any brew made without a paper filter. The culprit is cafestol, a compound in coffee oils that directly raises LDL cholesterol. A 2020 study in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology found unfiltered coffee drinkers had a 30% higher risk of dying from cardiovascular disease. Seniors' LDL levels rose up to 45 milligrams in just 4 weeks of daily consumption. After 60, arteries stiffen naturally. Cafestol accelerates plaque buildup, raising blood pressure and increasing heart attack and stroke risk. Unfiltered coffee also retains more acids and oils, irritating the stomach and worsening reflux, gastritis, or ulcers. Metal pots can leach metals into the brew, adding toxic stress for seniors with reduced kidney function. The solution: use a paper filter. Drip or pour over coffee traps cafestol, but lets antioxidants pass. If you love your French press, add a paper disc or alternate with filtered brews a few times a week. Small changes lower LDL, ease digestion, and protect your heart. Coffee itself isn't the problem. Brewed properly, it can protect memory, support muscles, regulate blood sugar, and fight inflammation. The key is knowing which coffees to avoid and how to enjoy the ones that truly benefit your health. The 4 best coffees seniors should drink daily. Now that you know which coffees quietly harm your health, let's focus on the good news. These 4 coffees can keep you strong, sharp, and energized after 60, all backed by science. Number 4. Organic medium roast Arabica. Why choose Arabica? Compared to Robusta beans, Arabica naturally contains more chlorogenic acid, a powerful antioxidant with 2 major benefits. 1. Uses inflammation, calming the silent fire that stiffens joints and damages blood vessels. 2. Apports healthy blood sugar, preventing sudden spikes that drain energy and raise long-term health risks. A 2021 study in Nutrients found that seniors who drank 2 cups of Arabica daily had a 27% lower risk of type 2 diabetes and a 19% drop in inflammation markers compared to non-coffee drinkers. But don't forget the water. Brewing with unfiltered tap water may add lead, copper, or chlorine straight into your cup, which can strain the kidneys and even affect cognition over time. Filtered water ensures you get all the benefits without hidden toxins. For the healthiest brew, use a pour-over or drip coffee maker with a paper filter. The filter traps caffeine, the compound in coffee oils that raises cholesterol, while letting antioxidants pass through. Drink it black, or add a splash of grass-fed milk or unsweetened oat milk for creaminess. Skip sugar. A sprinkle of cinnamon can naturally sweeten and support blood sugar. Number 3. Cold brew concentrate. Cold brew is gentler on digestion, protective for the heart, and even helps preserve vision as you age. Unlike hot coffee, cold brew is made by steeping coarse beans in cold water for 12 to 24 hours. This reduces acidity by up to 70%, making it much easier on sensitive stomachs. It also preserves more antioxidants, including chlorogenic acids and melanoidins, which strengthen blood vessels and support eye health. A 5-year study showed that daily melanoidin intake lowered the risk of macular degeneration by 31% in older adults. Cold brew also retains up to 40% more metabolism-boosting compounds and up to 250% more magnesium than hot coffee, essential for heart rhythm, bone strength, and muscle function. Dilute 1 part concentrate with 3 parts water for a gentle lift, or mix 1:1 for a stronger afternoon boost. Batch brew and store in the fridge for up to 2 weeks, or freeze in ice cube trays for easy, ready-to-use servings. Number 2. Coffee with collagen peptides. Imagine a coffee that boosts energy while strengthening joints, bones, and skin. That's what happens when you add collagen peptides to your daily cup. Collagen is the body's most abundant protein, supporting joints, muscles, bones, and skin. After 50, collagen declines by about 1 to 1.5% per year, and by your 60s, the effects become noticeable. Stiff joints, sagging skin, slower healing, and weaker muscles. Adding hydrolyzed collagen peptides delivers amino acids in their most absorbable form. Glycine calms inflammation in joints and muscles, while proline supports cartilage and connective tissue repair. A 2020 study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors aged 60 to 75 who took 10 grams of collagen daily for 6 months saw a 40% improvement in joint mobility, a 25% reduction in muscle pain, and measurable hip bone density gains. How to enjoy: brew medium roast Arabica with filtered water and stir in 1 scoop, approximately 10 grams, of collagen peptides. They dissolve instantly with no taste change. Drink it in the morning or before light exercise to improve muscle recovery and tone. Choose grass-fed bovine or wild-caught marine collagen, hydrolyzed for best absorption and third-party tested for heavy metals. Number 1. Coffee with MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon. If you want one coffee to supercharge your mornings, this is it. Adding MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon fuels the brain, supports heart health, and preserves muscle strength well into your 70s. MCT oil, medium-chain triglycerides from coconut, is quickly converted into ketones, a clean energy source for the brain and muscles. This is critical as glucose metabolism slows with age, which can lead to brain fog and memory issues. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience showed that seniors who added MCT oil improved memory and cognitive flexibility by 31% in just 8 weeks. MCT also stabilizes blood sugar, prevents energy crashes, and encourages fat burning while preserving muscle, a key factor against age-related strength loss. Ceylon cinnamon, true cinnamon, is gentle for daily use and rich in cinnamaldehyde, which improves insulin sensitivity, relaxes blood vessels, supports circulation, and reduces inflammation linked to heart disease and joint pain. A 2022 meta-analysis found daily intake lowered fasting blood sugar by 18 milligrams per deciliter and reduced triglycerides by up to 30% in older adults. Preparation: brew medium roast coffee with filtered water. Add 1 teaspoon MCT oil and ½ teaspoon ground Ceylon cinnamon and blend for a creamy latte-like texture. Drink on an empty stomach for maximum ketone production and mental clarity. Many seniors report sharper focus within 30 minutes, steadier energy until lunch, and less joint stiffness after a few weeks. Now you know which coffees quietly harm your health and which can keep you strong, sharp, and energized after 60. If this guide helped you, please like, share with a friend, and subscribe for more science-backed senior health tips. And tell us in the comments, which coffee will you try tomorrow? Your mornings and your health can be stronger, safer, and more energizing starting today.